Ask for Jonathan or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today. Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living, Experience Life, Experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Murtu Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
Murtu Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa, building for future generations.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor. Skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at Murtu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Murtu Physical Therapy. Game on.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's Fairway.
I'm Dr. Christopher Garten, and I've joined Murtu Medical Center as a general surgeon. A general surgeon performs most of the common surgical procedures you may need at some point in your life. Murtu has a Da Vinci robotic system which allows me and our OB-GYN, Dr. Kelly Anderson, to perform minimally invasive procedures that allow for greater precision, less postoperative pain, and less risk of complications. I look forward to serving the general surgical needs of our community here at Murtu Medical Center.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
At Keast Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience.
If we don't get our doors completely blown off here, to be honest.
Welcome, Cyclone fans, to another broadcast of Cyclone Athletics. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, and we're here at Harlan Community High School gym where your Cyclone girls are getting ready to take on the conference foe from Council Bluffs, the Saints from St. Albert. Cyclones have one game under their belt. They're 0-1 on the season. They played Trainer last week here at Harlan Community High School gym and were defeated by a score of 52-38. Meanwhile, St. Albert has two games already on their schedule played. One was against Atlantic, who they defeated 49-45. And then the last Tuesday, they played Riverside and won 62-35. St. Albert top ranked in Class 1A, the defending state champs in 1A. Bring back a lot of firepower. Unfortunately for the Saints, Mara Ryan, their starting point guard for the last 2 years, went down in their last game and tore her ACL, so she is out for the season. But they return four other starters from a year ago, and leading the way for them is Ava Underwood, number 41. Cyclones normally here the past few years have had a height advantage on their opponent, but tonight it will be St. Albert with the height advantage, with Underwood at 6 foot and Molly Wise at 5'11", but the Cyclones do have Kinsley Bruck at 6'2". Tonight, Cyclones will have to handle the pressure that St. Albert's going to put on. Some full court presses will be put on early and often by the Saints, as they'll want to turn you over. Cyclones were plagued with a lot of turnovers in their first game against Trainer. So hopefully the Cyclones can clean up some of those things. Otherwise, it's defense turning into offense for St. Albert. Normally the Cyclones in the past have wanted to speed the game up, but this year, and especially against St. Albert, we'll see if Coach Clausen wants to slow the pace down a little bit. So that's the Harlan Community Cyclone Pep Band you're listening to under the direction of Mr. Bill Carney. And now we're going to get ready for the announcement of the starting lineups and then the national anthem and the opening tip. Again, Cyclones coached by head coach Zach Clausen, assisted by Sam Brummer and Jared Boyson. St. Albert is coached by head coach Dick Wittengale.
And your Harlan Community Cyclones. The Saints enter tonight's game, no more record, 2 wins.
Again, the Saints 2-0 on the season. Cyclones 0-1.
Coached by head coach Dick Wittengale. Assisted by J.C. Ball, Dwayne Dale, and Gary White. And now, tonight's starter.
And then the starters. Eleanor Coughlin, 5'5" guard and a junior. Number 15, Lexi Pierce, a 5'11" junior forward. Number 23, Molly Wise, 5'11" senior forward. Number 25, Brooklyn Rutledge, a 5'11" junior forward, and then rounding things out, number 41, Ava Underwood, a 6-foot senior forward. So some height out there for the Saints at 6 foot, 5'11", 5'11", and 5'11". And now getting ready to meet the starters for your Harlan Community Cyclones.
Assisted by Sam Brummer and Jared Boyson. And now tonight's starting lineup for the Cyclones.
For the Cyclones, number 11, Kate Kester. She's a 5'8" senior guard. Number 23, Addie Wicks, 5'9" senior guard. Number 25, Brinley Venbala, 5'6" junior guard. Number 35, Avery Mann. She's a 5'7" junior guard. And rounding things out for the Cyclones, number 43, Kinsley Bruck, a 6'2" junior forward.
Mr. William Clark, Mr. Kent Bloom, and Mr. Brian Creepy.
And now we'll get ready for the singing of our national anthem by some Harlan Community High School vocal students.
Jaden Lacey and Kurt Hall sing our national anthem.
And we're ready for the opening tip in the center circle for the Cyclones. Kinsley Bruck and number 25 for St. Albert, Brooklyn Rutledge. And the tip is going to go to St. Albert. Cyclones back in a little 2-3 zone against Trainer in their opener. Cyclones played some 2-3 zone, some 1-3-1 zone, and some man-to-man. So a variety of defenses for the Cyclones, and there is number 15. It is Lexi Pierce stepping into the starting lineup for Mara Ryan, who is injured, and she knocks down the three-pointer. And then in the backcourt, it's number 23, Molly Wise, picking up the personal foul. Be her first personal, team's first. 3-0 Saints. And the Cyclones have their first offensive possession of the night. St. Albert in man-to-man defense. It's Brinley Van Bala putting a shot up, no good. Rebounding going to Ava Underwood. And the Saints are off and running. That's Eleanor Coughlin being the point guard there. Cyclones again back in that 2-3 zone. Little dribble penetration, lost out of bounds, and they're going to say off St. Albert's. That's their first turnover. We'll try and keep track of those unofficially. And then how many of those lead to points for both teams. Cyclones get the ball across the timeline. And St. Albert really extending the pressure not only in the full court but in the half court. And there's a three-point basket by Brinley Van Bala, and she ties things up at 3 apiece. 6:30 to play here in quarter number 1. And there's another turnover by the Saints. And the Cyclones now setting up offensively. They get the ball inside to Bruck. And the Cyclones commit their first turnover of the night. St. Albert in transition. And there's going to be a 3-point shot up from the wing, and that's good. Molly Wise. She nails the 3-pointer. There's another Cyclone turnover. And going to be last touched by St. Albert will be Cyclone basketball. Wicks with it in the backcourt. Van Bala is going to set up the man-to-man offense. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge. 6-3, St. Albert here with 5:30 left to play in quarter number 1. Ball getting reversed around the perimeter. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Bruck. And then another turnover by the Cyclones as they were trying to dribble off of that defensive rebound. Shot put up by Underwood is blocked by Bruck, but it's rebounded by Rutledge, and St. Albert maintains possession. Here's a 3-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Wicks. And another Cyclone turnover. That's 4 so far. 5 points off of Cyclone turnovers, and it's 8-3. St. Albert with the lead. Five turnovers here so far, and Ava Underwood is trying to go coast to coast, puts a shot up and good. Count the basket, and Underwood will go to the free throw line as well. And Coach Clausen's going to take a 30-second timeout to talk things over. I'm sure to talk a little bit about the full court press that St. Albert is putting on. Cyclones are kind of getting dribble happy a little bit and getting it stolen away. And then just kind of throwing some passes that maybe need to get just a little bit more mustard on them, because St. Albert is really playing the passing lane and wanting to get some steals. Cyclones 5 turnovers thus far in quarter number 1. St. Albert with 2. And St. Albert right now with 5 points off of Cyclone turnovers, and about to make it 6 if Underwood makes the free throw. Underwood's free throw is up and good. 11-3, St. Albert. And there was kind of one of those passes we were talking about. It's just kind of a floater, and Coach Clausen's talking to Lauren there about you got to make that pass a little more difficult, or a little more difficult for St. Albert to steal. And there's another Cyclone turnover on the inbounds play. Ball skipped around. Molly Wise with the 3-point shot is up, no good. And Kinsley Bruck comes away with the rebound. Lauren Schmidt's now with it on the wing. Ball goes down low to Kinsley Bruck. Hits the referee and will stay with the Cyclones. 3:59 left to play, so just over halfway through quarter number 1. 11-3, St. Albert is the score. There's another Cyclone turnover. 7 so far on the night. 2-3 zone by the Cyclones. Molly Wise gets it reversed around the perimeter. Rutledge down low. Ava Underwood gathers it on the backside. Rutledge with the jumper, no good. And Bruck comes away with the defensive rebound. And Brinley Van Bala loses it there as the Saints tipped it from behind. That was number 5, Eleanor Coughlin, coming in. And here's a whole platoon substitution, 5 in, 5 out for the Saints. 3:22 left to play in quarter number 1. Ball gets into Kinsley Bruck. She turns around, jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Saints. Cyclone still in that 2-3 zone. St. Albert moving the ball around the zone. Be a held ball, and on the alternate possession arrow, it will stay with the Saints. Shot clock will not reset, so that stays at 19. The game clock's at 3:02 in quarter number 1. And again, the score is 11-3. Saints. Three-point shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Taylor Hazy for the Cyclones. Cyclones now setting up their man-to-man offense. Ball gets kicked to the corner. Mans is going to let a 3 fly. No good. Rebounded by the Saints, and they're off in transition. The layup goes up, no good, but rebounded by Mans. Nice job by the Cyclones there in defensive transition. Ball goes inside to Kinsley Bruck. Her shot is up, no good. Last touch by St. Albert, out of bounds. Cyclone basketball on the baseline. Addie Wicks comes back into the contest for Lauren Schmitz. Van Bala puts up a shot, air ball, no good. Goes out of bounds. St. Albert basketball, 2:02 left to play in the quarter. Again, Cyclones in that 2-3 zone. St. Albert looking to break it down with some perimeter passing and now some penetration. There's a turnover by St. Albert, their third of the night. And then the Cyclones turn it back over. And in transition, there's a bucket. 13-3 is the score. Ball goes inside to Kinsley Bruck. Her shot is no good. She's fouled on the floor. Foul is going to be on number 45, Lexi Darrington, her first personal foul. Tipped out of bounds. Possession stays with Harlan Community. Ball goes inside to Bruck. Her turnaround shot is up, no good, but is fouled. So she's going to go to the free throw line. Foul was called on number 43, Ellie Laramie. Bruck's free throw is up and good. 13-4. Saints. 2 for 2 for Kinsley Bruck from the free throw line. 13-5 is the St. Albert lead with 1:09 to play in quarter number 1. Ball again getting reversed around the perimeter. Now a post touch, and it's going to be a held ball. And on the alternate possession arrow, it's going to favor the Cyclone. So 52 seconds left in the quarter. Wicks is going to put up a 3, and it's good. Addie Wicks puts in a 3-point basket and gets the Cyclones within 5 at 13-8. Here's we're under 30 seconds, 25 seconds to play in quarter number 1. St. Albert is going to hold for the last shot of the quarter. And there's going to be a held ball whistled with 0.8 seconds left in the quarter. St. Albert's going to get Ava Underwood in here, so it's going to be no surprise who they're going to try and get the ball to on this inbounds play. And they've got to identify. They bring Ava Underwood in, St. Albert's best player. She just dives right to the block. And with 0.8 seconds left is able to catch the ball and put up a basket to close out the quarter. And it's 15-8. We're going to take a quick break and be back with second quarter action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
We also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Ready for second quarter action of play. Cyclones trail the Saints from St. Albert 15-8 as we begin quarter number 2. Cyclones have first possession of the second quarter. St. Albert still in the man-to-man defense. Ball getting reversed around the perimeter. Now a three-point shot is going to be up. It's an air ball there by Van Bala, rebounded by St. Albert. St. Albert with their starters back into the lineup. That's going to be Ava Underwood with a shot attempt that's blocked by Kinsley Bruck. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Possession stays with the Saints. And it goes right into Rutledge. She tried catching it in the air and putting it up, and it was no good. And then a foul in the backcourt by number 5, Eleanor Coughlin. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team's first of the second quarter. Kate Kester's kind of stuck there in the backcourt now. Ball gets up to Kinsley Bruck. Her turnaround jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge. Molly Wise trying to push tempo for St. Albert. Ava Underwood gets it at the high post. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Bruck. Shot up and good by Brinley Van Bala. 15-10. Cyclones trail by 5. Wise with it at the high post. Now Coughlin on the dribble drive. Puts a shot up and is blocked by Bruck. Kester's now out of there with it. Cyclones got by with a travel. And the ball then tipped out of bounds by St. Albert. So it will stay with Harlan Community on the baseline. 6:15 to play in quarter number 2. Cyclones 10, Saints 15 on the scoreboard. Well, give and go by Wicks. And Addie Wicks scores the bucket. 15-12, Cyclones within 3. The Cyclones can just not turn the ball over in the backcourt. They're staying right in this. Here's a three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Wicks. And in transition, and Van Bala saved it. We just can't give, and then there's going to be a foul on the ground. Foul's going to be on 41, Ava Underwood. But in that first quarter, the Cyclones had 8 turnovers that led to 8 points. So 8 of St. Albert's 15 points came off of Cyclone turnovers. Ball goes inside to Bruck. Her shot is no good, then blocked by Underwood. And now Underwood in transition. And there's a turnover as number 5, Eleanor Coughlin, was standing on the end line. So turnover is St. Albert. And there's a steal in the backcourt. It's the right call. Refs are talking about it. What I think happened is the Cyclones had the ball stolen from them. And then there was a foul committed by the Cyclones. Van Bala kind of got on the arm of St. Albert, and then St. Albert was the last to touch it going out of bounds. So it is St. Albert basketball, but and then there's a semi-steal in the backcourt, but then St. Albert turned it right back over after getting the steal. Again, St. Albert is really going to try and speed you up, so you got to make sure that you got your eyes up and your teammates coming to the pass. Otherwise, it ends up in a turnover like it did right there. And Underwood attacks the basket and is fouled. We'll see if they call it on Kesters or Bruck. Going to call it on Kate Kesters, so it's going to send Underwood back to the free throw line. She's already been there once for one shot, which she made. So we'll have 2 here as she was fouled in the act of shooting. First one is up, rattles around and good. (16-12) Saints. Ava Underwood with her second attempt, and if she good, whether she makes it or miss, you knew that St. Albert was going to put pressure on the Cyclones. Kesters on the dribble drive puts a shot up, and that's blocked. And St. Albert trying to get things moving in transition. Wise from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Coughlin. And those 5 subs ready to come in for St. Albert, waiting on at the score table. Underwood with it in the middle of the lane. kicks it out. Three-pointer up and good. That is number 15, Lexi Pierce, and it's 19-12. And like Coach Clausen is saying, the rest of you need to come to the ball. So another turnover for the Cyclones against that press that we talked about in the pregame. 12 turnovers already for Harlan Community. And the Saints have it against the 2-3 zone of the Cyclones. We're under halfway through quarter number 2, and there's a turnover by St. Albert. Nice defense by the Cyclones. And now Harlan Community with it offensively. Gets to Bruck at the high post. And another turnover by the Cyclones. Ball knocked out of bounds by Harlan Community. Be St. Albert basketball on the baseline. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by St. Albert. Ball getting reversed around the 2-3 zone. And then there's going to be a foul on the Cyclones. Foul's going to be on 35, Avery Manns. Lauren Schmitz is going to come in for Brindley Van Bala. And St. Albert to inbounds. St. Albert being real patient against this 2-3 zone, getting some post touches and some dribble penetration to try and break the zone down. And finally a hold. Ball is whistled. And on the alternate possession arrow, it does favor the Cyclones. 2:36 to play. Oh, got by with a double dribble. Nope, the ref called it. A little late on the whistle, but did see it. Turnover number 6 of the quarter. And number 14 on the evening. A little dribble drive along the baseline. And their turnover on the Saints, and now the Cyclones have it. Cyclones just need to kind of gather themselves and slow things down here a little bit and get a good offensive possession going. And they tried rushing things and committed turnover number 7 of the quarter. Ball is kicked out of bounds. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, and it's 19-12. Saints with the lead. They run a lot of those inbounds plays for Sophia Denton, who inbounds it and then comes off some screens to try and shoot a 3. And on the baseline, that's number 45, Lexi Darrington with the bucket. 21-12 is the score. And there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Eva Jones. We'll see, number 31. Yep, with the push. So Cyclone basketball on the sideline as Brindley Van Bala comes in for Addie Wicks. And a foul is going to be whistled on number 11. Maeve Ryan, the freshman. She was called for holding on the inbounds play. Ball goes into Bruck. Her shot is no good. And then there's going to be a foul in the backcourt on the Cyclones' Brinley Van Bala. So we have 1:22 left in the half. 21-12. Saints with the lead. Saints really play 10 people. They have their second 5 out there right now. And again, they're down 2 starters from torn ACLs. So really a deep team until that happened, or those 2 injuries. And there's a turnover on St. Albert. That's their 5th of the quarter. Tipped out of bounds by the Saints, so the Cyclones will still have it. 29 on the shot clock. Ball goes inside to Kinley Bruck. She misses, and the Saints come away with the defensive rebound. Tipped out of bounds by Wicks. We've got 28 on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. There's a three-pointer that's up and good. That's the freshman, Maeve Ryan, 24-12. And here's another Cyclone turnover, under a second to go. And that's going to bring us to halftime, where the score is Saints 24, Cyclones 12. And we're going to take a halftime break and be back with second half action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Aquatic Complex, live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa. Building for future generations.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor. Skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
How do you game? Do Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at Mertu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Mertu Physical Therapy. Game on.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
I'm Dr. Christopher Garten, and I've joined Merchie Medical Center as a general surgeon. A general surgeon performs most of the common surgical procedures you may need at some point in your life. Merchie has a Da Vinci robotic system which allows me and our OB-GYN, Dr. Kelly Anderson, to perform minimally invasive procedures that allow for greater precision, less postoperative pain, and less risk of complications. I look forward to serving the general surgical needs of our community here at Merchie Medical Center.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatburn Avenue in Harlan.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House. Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second half action of play. We're at halftime here at Harlan Community High School gym, where the score is St. Albert 24, Cyclones 12. Cyclones, we talked about in the pregame that both teams need to take care of the ball because defensively they're going to try and get after you. In the first quarter, the Cyclones had 8 turnovers that led to 9 points. Meanwhile, St. Albert only had 3. In quarter number 2, the Cyclones had 8 more to get to a total of 16 turnovers for the half. St. Albert committed 5 turnovers in the second quarter, so they have 8 total for the game. That's part of St. Albert's offensive strategy, is to speed you up with their defense that will then turn into offensive layups and points. So we'll see if the Cyclones have talked a little bit about how to maybe break that full court press that St. Albert likes to put on after made and missed field goals for that matter. Again, St. Albert's without 2 starters, Alexa Lenz and Maura Ryan, each one of them with torn ACLs, one of them at the beginning of the season. And then Maura Ryan tore hers the other night in their contest. But they're still playing 10 players out there. They kind of they have their starting 5 and then another wave that always comes in halfway through the quarter. Ball skipped around, goes inside to Ava Underwood. Her shot is up, no good. And then it's Kate Kester's doing a nice job of hustling after the rebound, but she had a foot on the end line, so it's possession Saints. To watch for Eleanor Coughlin. When that second group comes in, they always try to run a play for the inbounder. Coming back in off screens, looking for a 3-point shot. And here's one that's deep, no good, but rebounded by Rutledge. Molly Wise now with it. Rutledge on the dribble drive, kicks it out. 3-point shot up. That one's no good. Rebounded by Wicks. Wicks has it in the backcourt, but again, against that tenacious defense that St. Albert wants to put on. Going to be the last touch by St. Albert in the trap. So the possession is Harlan Community on the sideline. The bucket is up in good for the Cyclones. Kinsley Bruck with the bucket, 24-14. And a nice hustle play by the Cyclones. That's Van Bala in transition. They couldn't make the bucket, but it's Avery Manns hustling down there, getting the offensive rebound and putback attempt, and she is fouled, so she's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Manns' first free throw is up, no good. She'll have a second as she was fouled in the act of shooting. That one is up, and that one's no good as well. And Rutledge comes away with the defensive rebound. Wise is going to put up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge. Ball kicked back out. St. Albert gets their zone offense kind of set up, and there's Rutledge in the middle. She attacks, no good. Kesters comes away with the defensive rebound. And Kate stuck there in a bad spot right there by half court. And last touch by Kesters. Out of bounds. Turnover, Harlan Community. Possession goes to St. Albert. Nice deflection there, and it's a turnover on the Saints. So the Cyclones get the possession back. Ball tipped out of bounds by number 5, Coughlin. And a timeout by Coach Wettengale and the Saints. So we're going to take that opportunity to thank some of our fine sponsors for making this live broadcast come to you. Those being the Pizza Ranch here in Harlan, United Bank of Iowa, Western Iowa Medical, Conductix Wampler, Murtu Medical Center, KNOD Radio, Cyclone Lanes, Keast Auto Center, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services, Fairway in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency Insurance, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Cyclone Seed and Chemical, Hamilton Financial Services, Patriots Choice Contracting, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So it's Cyclone basketball on the baseline. The score is 24-14, St. Albert, with right at 6 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Shot put up by Bruck, no good. Rebounded by the Saints. Rutledge with it in the corner, now kicked out. Trying to get Underwood some touches there in the high post area. Skipped across to Molly Wise. Now Rutledge in the middle, 15-foot jumper, no good. But that's Coughlin with the hustle play. And then finishing things up is Lexi Pierce with the bucket, 26-14. Cyclone setting up offense, and there's a shot, and a foul is going to be called on number 25, Rutledge. Brinley Van Bala to the free throw line for 2 as she was fouled in the act of shooting. That first one is up and good, 26-15. Second free throw for Van Bala is up, no good. Rebounded by Underwood. So it stays at 26-15. Molly Wise puts up a three-pointer, and that's good, 29-15. And Kate Kesters was getting trapped, so she just threw it off the foot of Molly Wise. The possession stays with the Cyclones. They have 3 seconds to get it across half court. So one thing they can't do is throw it backwards, maybe to like Van Bala or Wicks, and take a couple dribbles back there, or it'll be a 10-second call. And it was supposed to be 10 seconds, and the refs didn't call it. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Underwood. Wise with it on the wing. Now three-pointer up, no good, but rebounded by the Saints. And then it was Underwood putting a shot up, foul, or not fouled, but blocked by Bruck from behind. Wise to inbounds. Kick to the corner, three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Kesters. Cyclones get trapped there on that sideline, and it's going to be a held ball. Cyclones are getting themselves into some spots on the court that make it easier to be trapped. You don't want to get it, pick up your dribble right across the half line, nor on the sideline. Otherwise, those areas end up looking as another defender. But the ball goes down low to Kinsley Bruck, and her field goal attempt was blocked but fouled as well. So she's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Free throw is up, no good. She'll have a second one. 4:01 to play in the third quarter. It's 29-15 Cyclones. Trail by 14. And Bruck is trying to make it 13. She does. 29-16 with 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And there comes that next wave of players for St. Albert waiting at the scorer's table. Wise puts up another three, and that's good. Molly Wise knocking down the three-point bucket. She's got 9 on the night. It's 32-16. There's a turnover on the Cyclones that then leads to 2 points on the other end. That's what we were talking about earlier, how St. Albert likes to put pressure on you, turn you over, and then score in transition. So that was kind of textbook like we were talking about. And Coach Zach Clausen wants to take a timeout. I'm sure it's going to be to talk about the press break. So we're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be right back. You're watching Cyclone Basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
The Agency in Harlan.
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Murtu Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
Murtu Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans, out of the timeout. The score is 34-16 in favor of St. Albert. St. Albert on a 5-point run here just in the last 20 seconds. That's what they like to do, is again, turn you over and then score off of that turnover. Cyclones look to have a little different press breaker there out of the timeout. Ball goes right down to the block to Kinsley Bruck, and she makes the bucket. It's 34-18 Saints. So we'll see if that change-up of kind of how the Cyclones were breaking the press, that press breaker. There's a travel call on St. Albert. Helps Harlan Community here. It's Lauren Schmitz now coming in for Kate Kesters. Cyclones got 2 seconds to get it across, and there was 25 again. And Coach Whittingale's asking the ref why that's not a 10-second call. Cyclones have it in the front court. Van Bala's going to set up the man-to-man offense for the Cyclones. A foul's going to be whistled on number 11, Maeve Ryan, the freshman. That's her second personal foul. And on the inbounds play, the Cyclones commit a turnover. And then it's going to be a held ball. And on the alternate possession arrow, it favors St. Albert. Ball comes back to the inbounder. We talked a little bit about that in terms of when the second group comes in, they like to run a play always for the inbounder to come off some screens for a three-point look. And there's a turnover by the Saints. It was a steal by Van Bala. Wicks with it out front. Harlan Community getting set up. It's going to be a three-pointer up by Mans and good. Avery Mans knocks down a three-point basket, 34-21. Just under 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Bruck. Now the Cyclones are going to try and go in transition. Wicks on the dribble drive puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Saints, and then a foul is whistled against the Cyclones. Number 41 for the Cyclones, Aubrey Wegner into the lineup, as well as number 45, Taylor Hazy. 1:23 left to play in the quarter. 34-21 Saints. Ball goes into the high post and then kicked back out. Now a three-pointer from the wing. That's no good. And then a foul is going to be whistled on St. Albert's number 45, Lexi Darrington. Wegner is going to shoot free throws, and that's up and good. The 1-and-1 is gone in high school basketball. As soon as a team commits 5 team fouls, it's 2 shots for the opponent. And that's what happened there. And Aubrey Wegner goes 2 for 2, and it's 34-23. Saints with the lead. And there's a turnover by St. Albert. Three-pointer up by Van Bala, no good. Rebounded by St. Albert. They get it across the timeline with 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Got about a 5-6 second difference between game clock and shot clock. Ball goes up to the high post, kick back out. Now a 3-point shot up from the corner, or from the top of the key. And that's a shot clock violation. So there's going to be 3.2 seconds left. So that horn wasn't the end of the quarter, it was a shot clock violation. 3.2 seconds left in this third quarter. And they are going to have to put some time back on the clock here. There was a travel call, and the ref was just late on blowing his whistle, so they're going to talk about how much time was left when the violation happened. They'll probably put somewhere, I don't know, between 0.8 and maybe a second and a half back on the. And they're going to say 0.5, I think I heard him say. So again, they got to watch for Ava Underwood here. She, earlier in the game, dove to the block with 0.8 seconds left and was able to catch and shoot and make the bucket. And there's Rutledge, and her shot attempt is no good, so that'll bring us to the end of quarter number 3, where the score is Saints 34, Cyclones 23. We're going to take a break and be back with fourth quarter action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House. Cyclone Seed and Chemical is...
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for fourth quarter action of play. To start things out, after quarter number 1, it was 15-8 St. Albert. And at halftime, it was 24-12 St. Albert. And after 3 quarters of play, it's 34-23 St. Albert. Cyclones with the first possession of quarter number 4. Ball goes into Bruck, but it's a turnover Cyclones. And in transition, it's Ava Underwood scoring the bucket. 36-23. And there's a double dribble. Kate Kesters, with a lot of pressure in the backcourt, turns the ball over. Rutledge on the inbound scores the bucket. 38-23. And there's going to be a timeout called by Zach Clausen. Cyclones keep getting the ball right up against the sideline, on that far sideline where it's easy to be trapped. And Coach Clausen had visions of possibly a turnover happening there, so he calls a timeout to save the possession. (38-23) is the score. It will be Cyclone basketball coming out of the timeout. A little 4-0 run by St. Albert to start the fourth quarter. Ball goes into Bruck, kicked out to Wicks. Wicks attacks the basket, and that shot is no good. Rebounded by Rutledge. Coughlin now with it, 3-on-2. Nice hustle there by Brindley Van Bala to tip it out of bounds. St. Albert will inbound on the baseline. A deep three by St. Albert, no good. Rebounded by Coughlin. Hustles after the offensive rebound, and they'll set up their zone offense once again. Ball skipped across the zone, now into Rutledge. Her turnaround jumper, no good, but it's fouled by Bruck. So it's going to send number 25, Brooklyn Rutledge, the 5'11 junior, to the free throw line for two. First free throw is up, no good by Rutledge. Second free throw is good, 1 for 2 for Rutledge. 39-23, Saints. Ball tipped out of bounds by Ava Underwood. So it is Cyclones on the baseline. Kester's on the dribble drive is stopped by Underwood. Now it's going to be Manns with a three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge for the Saints. Coughlin with it across the timeline. Finds Molly Wise. No good, but Ava Underwood gets the offensive rebound. Another three-pointer up, no good. And there's going to be a held ball. Now on the alternate possession arrow, it does favor St. Albert. Be number 5, Coughlin to inbounds. Underwood with it on the perimeter. Her dribble drive kicked out. Rutledge gets it. Now St. Albert will kind of reset with 20 on the shot clock. And there's a turnover, St. Albert. Cyclones again get it on that sideline where it's just so easy to get trapped. Out of bounds, last touch by the Saints, so it's Cyclone basketball. Three-point shot by Wicks. Banks it in. The bank is open tonight. Three-pointer by Wicks, 39-26. St. Albert with the lead. Ball goes into Ava Underwood. And her shot is up and good for the Saints, 41-26. And then there's a turnover. Rutledge puts a shot up, no good. And Kessler just throws it off the foot of St. Albert player. Cyclone basketball on the baseline. Hazy inbounds it to Van Bala. A little bit of a mess. They're going to get called for a 10-second call here. And their call ends up being a turnover. Shot clock was down to 24, so there was 11 seconds that had gone off the clock, and then there's back-to-back turnovers for the Cyclones. It's 43-26. And Coach Zach Clausen wants to take another timeout, which I'm sure is going to be to discuss what's going on in the backcourt against the pressure of St. Albert. So we want to take an opportunity to thank our fine sponsors for making this broadcast come to you. Those being the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex, Patriots Choice Contracting, Hamilton Financial Services, Cyclone Seed and Chemical, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, the Agency Insurance, Do It Best Hardware, Fairway in Harlan, Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County State Bank, Keast Auto Center, Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Murtu Medical Center, Conductix Wampler, Western Iowa Medical, United Bank of Iowa, and the Pizza Ranch here in Harlan. So out of the timeout, there's 4:25 left in the contest. The score is St. Albert 43, Harlan Community 26. It'll be St. Albert to inbound on the baseline after the Cyclone turnover. Ball goes into Rutledge, and she scores the bucket. 45-26. Ball goes down low to Bruck, and her shot is up and good. 45-28 is the score. Cyclones back in their 2-3 zone. Molly Wise with it now on a dribble penetration is shut down, and a three-pointer is up. Rebounded, no good. And it's Taylor Hazy, and it's going to be a held ball. And that alternating possession arrow favors the Cyclones. And there's really, that should be, coach is calling for another 10-second call, which he's right, it was down to 23, so there was 12 seconds that gone off in the backcourt. But the Cyclones break the press after that and score the bucket. 45-30 is the score. St. Albert leading. Rutledge with the jumper, no good. Jumper put up, no good. This will be last touched by St. Albert, so it will be Cyclone basketball. And Coach Zach Clausen's going to take his last time out here, and we'll take it with him. We'll be right back. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
$40 a month. Your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today. Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa.
Well, welcome back, Cyclone fans, out of the timeout. It will be Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. St. Albert leading on the scoreboard, 45-30 with 2:50 to play in the contest. Ball tipped away there by Underwood. Turnover number 5 for the Cyclones here in the fourth quarter. Rutledge with it on the wing. Kind of getting Underwood out on the perimeter now. She was playing in the inside of that zone offense. And nice job of attacking the zone with the dribble drive and then passing it down low, but it's a turnover as the St. Albert player there, number 45, Lexi Darrington, couldn't quite handle the pass from Underwood. Nice job there by the Cyclones breaking the press. And then it was Avery Manns attacking the basket and getting fouled. So nice job there by the Cyclones, and it will send Manns to the free throw line for 2. First free throw by Manns is up and good, 45-31. Second free throw up, no good. So it stays 45-31. Ava Underwood out there on the perimeter. Molly Wise gets it to her. Again, they bring in Darrington and put her in the post and put Underwood out on the perimeter now here to close out the contest. Three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Molly Wise. Ball deflected by the Cyclones out of bounds. St. Albert will inbound on the sideline. A nice pass there by Lexi Pierce. Teammate wasn't quite ready for it, and it goes out of bounds, so it's a turnover on St. Albert. And with 1:35 left, both teams clearing their benches. 45-31, St. Albert is the score. Well, running shot there by the Cyclones is no good, but it goes off a St. Albert player. The possession will stay with Harlan Community. Deflected out of bounds off St. Albert, so Cyclones will inbound again. Shot is up, no good by the Cyclones, so it will be St. Albert basketball. Three-pointer up by St. Albert, no good. Rebounded on the backside. They'll maintain possession here. Cyclones still in the 2-3 zone. Another three-pointer up by St. Albert. That's no good. Last touch by Albertson. She loses it out of bounds, so it will be Saints ball on the baseline. Ball goes inside to Lexi Darrington. She puts a shot up and is fouled, so she'll have 2 free throws. First free throw up is no good by Darrington. Second free throw is up, no good. There's a steal by the Saints. And Darrington puts a shot up. Good, 47-31. And then they found the backcourt on the Saints. So after some substitutions there, will be St. Albert to inbound it. And they'll just kind of dribble out the, well, they're going to put a shot up and no good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the contest where the Saints defeat the Cyclones by a score of 47-31. Cyclones kind of were played by turnovers again tonight, but we knew that that was going to be something that St. Albert was going to come in and try to do, is put a ton of defensive pressure on their opponent and try and get turnovers turning into offense. St. Albert, very good team. And Cyclones, really as the game went on, kind of switched up maybe how they were breaking the press, and in the end, doing a much better job of taking care of the ball, but still ended up with 25-plus turnovers, which I know is something that Coach Zach Clausen will work on. And until next time, it's been Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You have been watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.
The staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and